Good morning, students. Today we'll start Unit 11, Handling Data.
Data. We use different type of chart or graphs to represent data. A number of information, we have to organize this information to be easy to read. First one, the tally chart. Tally chart is a table with tallies. These marks represent the value of the information. Like how many students like red colors? They are 5 students. According to these tally marks, they are 5 students. Frequency table is the number of times the data value occurs. The number of times. According to this tally marks, here they are 5, so the frequency is 5. 5 students like red colors. Bar graph. A bar graph is a graph drawn with rectangular bars to show how large each value is. So in this graph we are using rectangular bar to represent the information we have. How many students like cats, how many students like dogs, how many students like birds, and so on. This is a pet survey. Venn diagram. It also called a set diagram. So this shows the relation between a collection of different sets. We are using 2 circles, sometimes 3 circles, to distribute the information according to the feature of this information. So here in side A, here we are putting the set related to A, but not related to B. In this side, in B, we add the information related to B, but not related to A. In the middle, we add the information related to A and B at the same time. Outside the circles, we add the information not related to A or B. Line graph. Line graph is a type of graph represent the relation between 2 values. We represent this data using dots. After connecting these dots, we have a line. This line, we call this the line. Booklet page 36. Here are some of the largest earthquakes that have been recorded. Number 1, order the earthquakes by size and fill in the column on the table. Number 2, use the bar graph to fill in the missing data in the table. 3, use the data to complete the bar graph below. So, here I need to complete the first column of this table. So I have to go to the graph. This graph, there are 3 bars drawn with blue. So from these bars, I will have the information missed in this table. The first one, Ecuador. So I will go up with this bar. So the end of this bar, I will move to the left. I will find that this point is between 8.7 and 8.9. So it's 8.8. So the magnitude of the Ecuador earthquake is 8.8. Number 2, Alaska. So Alaska, I will move up with this bar till the top of it and then move to the left. So I find this point between 9.1 and 9.3. So it's 9.2. So the magnitude for Alaska is 9.2. I will add this to the table. The last one, Japan. Tokyo, Japan. So I will go up with this bar and then move to the left to find this point on the vertical axis. It's between 8.9 and 9.1, so it's 9. So the magnitude for Japan is 9. Now I need to draw the bars here. These 4 red bars, I will find this information in the table. The first city, the magnitude is 9. So I need to draw a bar with this value 9. I will go to the second city. I will draw a rectangular bar. This bar ends at 9. And this bar must be the same width of the blue bar. That means the blue bar is 2 squares wide, so the red bar must be 2 squares wide. All the bars must be the same size. Okay, the third one, Chile, Valdivia, Chile, it's 9.5. So where is 9.5 on the vertical line? It's the last number up. I will draw a bar to 9.5. The third one, Sumatra. Sumatra is 9.1. 9.1, so I will draw a bar with 2 squares wide till 9.1 on the vertical line, vertical axis. So it's 9.1, Sumatra. The fourth one, Mall, 8.8. So where is 8.8 on the vertical line? Here it is, 8.8. I will draw a bar till this point, 8.8. Now, I need to order the earthquakes by size. The biggest is number 1. Which value is the biggest here in the magnitude column? 9.5. So 9.5 is number 1. Next is 9.2. The last number direct after 9.5 is 9.2. So 9.2 is the second one. 9.1. 9.1 is number 3. 9. So I have 2 values, 2 9s here. So both of them will be number 4. 8.8. I have 2 8.8 here. So both of them will be number 5. Question number 4. What was the difference between the most powerful and least powerful earthquake in magnitude? Which one is the most powerful? 9.5. Which one is the least? 8.8. So I will subtract 9.5 minus 8.8. It's 0.7. Question number 5. How many years and whole months are there between the oldest and latest earthquakes in the table? Okay, the oldest one is 31 January 1906. This is the oldest earthquake. The latest one is 11 March 2011. 11/3/2011. So I need to subtract these 2 dates to know how many years and whole months. He didn't mention days, so I will ignore days. Now, this one is 31 January. So 31 January, that means it's almost February. From February to March, I have 1 whole month. So 1 whole month. After this, I will subtract the years, 2011 and 1906. So I will subtract both of them. I will get 105 years. So 105 years and 1 whole month.